Well, I made the diagonal cut on my sandwich today, which means that the Cowboys should win today. Kendrick's mouth is possibly healed up. We hope.
Sure.
We hope.
Well, we getting there. We getting there. My pockets ain't. But my pockets ain't.
I smell a ruse. I definitely smell a ruse.
It may be will be enough pain. You go through that ruse.
Yeah. So
let me tell you something.
Which diagonal style the Cowboys usually win.
Oh, okay. Good.
Great.
Yeah, the sandwich is the win predictor. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, finally, Amari Cooper. Finally.
Hello, friends.
Who?
Amari Cooper.
What'd you say?
I said finally.
No. But what name did you say?
Amari Cooper.
Is that some kind of mid-carder or something? I haven't
heard of him before. He does not want to. He committed a bad face mask. And then he just caught a slant for a first down. The Eagles, I don't know. The Eagles look weird to me. Like, we don't on these.
You know, I put out a mass tweet. Y'all was talking about who's getting fired, and I just had a list. You know, I saw that in the group chat.
I saw that.
Yeah, in the group chat. I said first, Coach Peters is getting fired first after that debacle in London, and the loser of the game.
They got another one next week out there, huh?
Yeah, he won't make it. The loser of this game he's talking about, the Browns and the Eagles. Both Titans and coach, it doesn't matter who wins, they both get fired.
The Cowboys?
No, he's not in there. They don't have nobody to replace him. The Cardinals coach Jonathan Gannon, Raiders coach Antonio Pierce, if they both lose their games, and the loser of the Giants Bengals game tonight, which one of that lose getting canned tomorrow. So we're gonna have coaches firing on Monday and Tuesday this week. Get ready.
Well, we are here for a home game, Kendrick, and we have yet to win at home. But hopefully, my diagonal sandwich cut can help us out today, man.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We ain't won at home since week 17 of last season. And guess who that came against? Oh, the same team playing this afternoon. Just an hour. Yeah, the Detroit Lions, Cowboys Lions, on Fox 325. No weather conditions. Dome will be closed. Roof will be closed. But outside it's a nice balmy 96 degrees outside. Cowboys 3-2, second in the NFC East. Lions also 3-1. They're second in the NFC North. Cowboys are home dog in this one. Detroit's a 3.5-point favorite. ESPN matchup meter reads like this: Detroit with a 56.7% chance of winning. The Cowboys only with a 43% chance of winning. Injury report also is going to read like this. Let me get on and get this on out the way. When anybody hoping that Deron Bland was going to play, no, he's not. He's still out. Yeah, he's out. You won't see him to after the bye. The same thing goes with Eric Kendricks, the linebacker. He's out with a calf. Michael Parsons, you won't see him to after the bye. He's out today. Kellen Carson, I think he's in with a shoulder. Also, Nick Virgil, he's in, the linebacker. Marshawn Nealon, he won't be back to November 18th.
Wait a minute. Is this the inactives list you lead?
No, that's not the inactive list, because the inactive list has come out and Kalen Carson is inactive.
Kalen Carson inactive? Okay. See, I'll read my inactive list to start the morning. Okay. So he's out. Okay.
Yeah, Mike Kendrick.
I was hoping we were trying to take names off of the list, not add more.
Well, no, you add no. DeMarcus Lawrence, we all know he's out. He won't be back to after the bye, or way after the bye. He won't be back to November. Same thing with Brandon Cooks. Only back to November with his staph infection in his knee. Jordan Phillips won't be back till after the bye on October 27th. And Shuma Edoga, is he in, Shams, with his toe?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good news. Chuma Edoga is in with his toe for the Detroit Lions. Christian Montgomery, illness, he's out. Ifitu Mafedo, out with an ankle. Brody Martin is in for the Detroit Lions with a leg. Emmanuel Mosley also in with a pectoral. And that is your injury report listed for the day. Also, shout out to Sham for making that known. Yeah, so anybody expects for DeJuan Bland to be in, he's out. He's still out.
They opened up the practice window for him, though, right?
Yeah, they practice, but he's out. He's.
Oh, well, the Browns coach is coaching for his life. Well, he just lost his job again. They just had another false start on 4th and goal, and yeah, the coach.
Still a chance. Shams is still 3:57 left, kicking the field goal.
You know, yeah, but then you got defense. Got to. I mean, the defense have been.
And then like the Eagles running away with it.
Yeah, the only thing that happened with
problems also.
Yeah, the only thing they got Devontae Smith scored their last touchdown, but on the Cowboys, you just got to get out of this game with no injuries.
You said it like that's the easy thing, Shan.
Too late for that.
Yeah, I was wondering. So Tyler Guyton is, I guess he's gonna play, gonna give it a go.
He's got no choice. Ain't nobody else left.
Yeah. I mean, but the crazy thing is,
keep dropping. Mike Zimmer might have to suit up and get out there.
I was just saying, I was telling my friends in another group chat, I was saying it's weird. These injuries is killing everybody because Jordan Mailata, Dallas Goedert, Darius Slay, all on the Eagles are out today. They got ruled out during this game, and it looked like pretty significant injuries too. So, 2 of them got carted off. So it's like an injury bug is going around the league. But the Cowboys gotta come in and assert dominance. The Lions are coming off a bye.
Dominance. Okay.
I'm just giving my. You gave your scouting. You know, can I do
Cowboys? I give a scouting for you. To insert dominance like the extra favorite in this game.
I know, but hey, we got to try something. You know, with Cat Williams say you just keep trying it and trying it.
You said dominance. Half the damn team is on injury report.
James, it's okay. I made the diagonal cut on my sandwiches today. It's okay. It's okay.
Really?
We're good.
So we going down to a damn sandwich. Really? Yep. Is how we gonna do this?
Everybody cut them diagonal, baby. We win.
Go ahead, Sham. We went to a sandwich. Was the crust cut off or on?
Nah, I keep my crust on there. I just gotta have my sandwiches cut diagonal.
You are black. Okay.
Well, the thing is, I don't eat sandwiches a lot, but whenever I do cut them diagonal. And the Cowboys win whenever I cut my sandwiches diagonal.
This is sad. That's what we're turning to.
Go ahead, Sham. Go ahead, continue.
We tried everything. We got a question to the panel. How do the Cowboys D-line stop the run?
Pray. You gotta pray. Well, hey, you know what's
Cowboy champs is gonna be hard when you just paid him, man. They just paid a man based off the strength that he's gonna have a good game today. They said, "Well, we know you're gonna run."
Yeah, they circled the Cowboys game and they say, "Oh, David Montgomery finna get 150 yards. Let's go on to pay him now. Take care of our own." And so, that man gonna be running, and Cowboys better be playing. You're without your green dot on defense. You're out with Eric Kendricks is a huge loss for the Cowboys. He's your linebacker. He's been your leading tackler of the season, which, I mean, you better pray. The prayer goes a long way, depending on who you're praying to, and I guess who's saying the prayer. Overshown, you're gonna be looked at.
Big.
Isn't he game but the way the Lions run, isn't he a little light in the behind? I think he's gonna all of a sudden fill in. I mean, he's a athletic linebacker. But he's not a big linebacker per se.
But he's fast, so he's gonna have to do something. That's all I'm saying. He's gonna have to do something. Everybody gonna have to do something.
All hands on deck today,
Mozzie, Osa, yeah, I was gonna say Marshawn Nealon, but he's out.
God,
who's playing on our D line?
No, you won't see him to November. You won't see him to Thanksgiving. So you might want to get that out your head.
Maybe we shouldn't start the show off with the inactives anymore. It depresses me.
Well,
you got to let people know who's in and who's out.
Yeah, my diagonal sandwich cut streak might be in jeopardy.
Mike, Dan Campbell is coming into this stadium after what happened last year when we shouldn't have won that game. He's gonna call out all different types of trick plays. Two linemen might score this game.
Who's reffing tonight? We got those referees back from that Monday night game. We might need them. We might need to be the 12th man today.
It may not matter. But listen, there is some good news. As far as this game and the whether you win or lose in this game, it's around the division. And it seems that the Commanders are going to drop a game today, dropping them to 4-2. It seems the Eagles are still in a tight one with the Browns. Can the Browns get a ball back, get a turnover, something like that? But even if the Eagles win, what are they? 3-2 themselves.
3-2.
Yeah. So even if you lose this game, you're not favored. You're a dog.
The bad thing about it is a conference game.
It's a conference game, but like I said, even if you lose, you're not out of the division. Nobody's running away in the division. Like I said, we talked about this earlier this week. If the Commanders were to win this game, they put the whole conference on notice that they may be going for home field advantage throughout the playoffs. But no, nobody's running away from the division. The Cowboys win or lose, they get a bye, get a chance to get at least some guys healed up to when they get back against a big game on the road in 2 Sunday nights from now against the 49ers. So this game, listen, what's coming at you.
That 49ers game is so funny. Watch Christian McCaffrey be as healthy as can be come that game.
I don't think he's going to play the season.
No, they said that he's been practicing.
Well, they're going to need him because their backup running back got hurt on Thursday. So,
Jordan Mason.
So,
it looks like the Browns have given up against the Eagles. They can't get off the field.
Okay, so, well, no biggie. No, like I said,
no, it's no biggie. It's no biggie. I just think with the Cowboys today, you had a big win. Your quarterback reeled you to a win last week. I know a lot of people were saying that Rico Dowdle did it. Me and Kendrick did. You're going to have to find that run game again. Rico's going to have another big run game. Jalen, you were the savior last week, so hopefully you get another chance to be a savior this week as a number 2. CeeDee Lamb, I know you finally came out and said that you didn't bash your quarterback. It was jump ball for. But you and Dak, hopefully y'all was working in practice this week and y'all are on the same page. Dak, I don't need any dumb interceptions. I don't need you with that dumb look on your face. No. But at the end of the day, again, like Kendrick said, you're not favored to win this game. The Lions are a better team. They're coming off a bye. You are beat up and banged up. I know it's next man up mentality, but these are one of those games that I had circled when the season schedule dropped that you were going to lose this game. So I'm not going to win no game, lose no sleep over this game if we win or lose. If we win, kudos. You go into the break 4-2. You get healthy. You come back, like you said, for a Niners game. If you lose, you go into the break 3-3. You get people back, and, you have a tough stretch coming up. So it's all about going out there competing. Just have a good game. Just don't get steamrolled. That's all just don't get steamrolled.
Well, at home they have been getting steamrolled.
I know.
The game that hurts and looks like they're about to catch another L today.
The Saints.
The game that hurts is the Saints.
Them jokers ain't won a game since they played the Cowboys.
They ain't won a game since they beat the Cowboys. That's a game kind of like last season's champs. It's the Cardinal game early in the season. It's the Cardinal game early in the season last season. When you drop a game, you're better. You should be better than that football team, and you didn't come out to play. And then that may end up costing you when we go to the close to the playoffs, and we start looking at tie breaks and stuff like that. If you
I'm
won
sorry.
that game, if you won that game, you're what 4-1, ain't
You
it?
talking
Yeah,
about
four
you talking
and
about the
one. And
playoff?
this game and this game don't seem too big if you drop to 4-2. But like I said, I talked about this with Walt and Tobash. Is that would you rather lost the Steelers game and win this one if you had to go 3-3, or would you rather? I think I would have took this game as a win and had the Steelers game as a loss. Because out of conference game wasn't no biggie. You really need this game, but like I said, you're so beat up. The Cowboys are going to do the same thing. They're going to have to make this game a back alley fight. They're going to slow the game down. They cannot go up and down the field trying to outscore the Lions, or they're going to get run off the field again, like in previous home games they've had. They're going to have to, once again, Shams, they're going to have to find a way to manufacture run a running game. If they can get at least 120 to 130 yards, that puts them in position for a chance to win this football game. If they're again like they was when during the losses, when they only getting like 60, 50 yards running, that means they're not running the football. That means Dak is throwing a lot. That means they're probably trailing. So it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough. Like I said, the Lions. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kendrick. Go ahead.
I would say the Lions are as good at running it as they do throwing it. I'm looking at their points per game. They're 8th in points per game. They're also 10th in giving up points per game. So they're a top 10 scoring offense and a top 10 scoring defense. The Cowboys are middle of the road in points per game at 15th, and they're at 23rd in defensive points per game. So not good, but it was a better showing last week. Listen, the Cowboys won 2 in a row, but I would calm people saying the 2 offenses they faced the last 2 weeks. Let's just say they were bottom of the barrel the last 2 weeks in the Giants and the Steelers. They're stepping up in class. You got a team with at least a good core of wide receivers in the Lions. They got a good quarterback who's finally figured out how to play the position. And they, like I said, they extended Montgomery and Gibbs. They got 2 elite running backs they could be top 10 running backs on their own, and they got them both in the backfield. And it'll just go one after the other, taking turns, just bludgeoning people. And so, that's something to look forward to. Unfortunately, maybe a long night, but like I said, the Cowboys, for them to have a chance to win this game, they're going to have to be able to run the ball slow and have time possession on their side.
I'm just glad this isn't a night game where, I know it is the game of the week, but I'm just glad it's not a night game.
The NFL owes for their last night game.
Yeah, because I was tired the next day. But like you said, Kendrick, I echo your sentiments at 100%. Cowboys are going to have to win time of possession. They're going to have to cut down on the penalties as well, in order to have a chance in this game. Nick Sirianni yelling at somebody, but I lost my train of thought.
You be yelling too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What Cowboys have to do, Sam?
Cowboys are going, like you said, the Cowboys are going to have to run the ball to win this game. They're going to have to scheme. This is what I want to see. Last week, I know we played a good defense last week. Let's not take away nothing from Pittsburgh Steelers defense. That defense was one of the best in the league. It was a top defense. How will Mike McCarthy scheme up your receivers again like you did last week? You had a lot of people in motion. You had people running different plays last week. Are you going to let that carry on over this week, knowing you are still have a depleted offense? How's your O-line going to hold up? We had O-line issues last week as far as injuries. We get Tyler Guyton back. Tyler Smith is back in his rotation. Terrence freaking Steele. I know you're going against Aiden Hutchinson. Pray, my guy. I hope you're somewhere in Arlington right now praying to the God above, asking to please.
I got news on that. As far as Aiden Hutchinson. I got news on that, my matchups.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
I want to see. Go ahead, Sham. Go ahead.
No, I was saying the run game is going to have to be quick. One thing I have learned about the Lions, they give up chunk plays and slants. You can beat this team with running slants. CD, he eats off slants. So let's dial up some of these slant packages again. You have to come with it. Your offense scheme has to be great. Your defense has to be 10 times better, but your offense has to be just as great as well. We can't have lackluster performance on the offense.
Kendrick, is Tolbert the new X factor here in Dallas?
Jalen Tolbert?
Yeah.
It's whoever you can get yardage from besides CeeDee Lamb. It's by committee, in my opinion. I mean, Jalen Tolbert just made some plays, but I don't care who it is. Whether it's Tolbert, whether it's Fergie, whomever, whether you're getting it out of anybody, you have to get. I mean, like we saw last week. Rico Dow had a big touchdown catch. You got to get. It can't just be Dak and CD. You're not going to beat good teams just with that combination. You got to get something from somebody. It's got all hands on deck. Everybody has to step up on offense. Like I said before, the key to me is they're going to have to manufacture a running game again like they did last week. That was the key to them. I know Dak. I know the story is Dak and him making big plays at the end, but they manufactured a running game in that game to sustain drives. They're going to have to do the same thing again today. When the Cowboys are not balanced, when they're either way, they lose games. When they have some hint of balance in their offense, it gives them a good chance to win games. They're going to have to be balanced. If you're seeing Dak throwing the ball 50 times and you got in the running game only has barely over 60 yards or 70 yards, then pretty much the Cowboys are probably losing that game. If they're able to be balanced with Dak is throwing for 250 and they get, 130, 120, God willing, 150, Cowboys are probably in good position to win this game. But if they're not balanced, Sam, they're going to lose this game. They have to be balanced.
Well, I got them losing anyway, so hey.
Well, just saying, chance for them to win.
It's too bad Dak and CD couldn't practice together. Dak destroyed his mansion back there where he had the football field out, so he's not out there practicing with anybody throwing on the.
What do you mean he destroyed the mansion?
Yeah, he destroyed the mansion last week. That he used to live in. He knocked it down. He knocked it down himself.
Oh, I've been seeing everything on TikTok about why is this game so long? Why are they just now in the fourth quarter?
Who?
The Saints.
Who? Because they've been scoring. That team, it ain't those teams been scoring in this game. Where it really has not been like nothing about the running game. It's been back and forth. You're throwing the ball. That means the clock stops on incompletions, on big time chunk plays.
When they say bonus coverage, I'm thinking 2 or 3 minutes. It's a whole 12-minute game left.
But no,
I was saying I kept seeing on TikTok about all the wags, the girlfriend and the wives getting over at the Prescott's house having a Halloween party, and that's what was the big thing this week at the Prescott's house was the wives and the girlfriends of the Dallas Cowboy players. So maybe Prescott took time out to go be with CD during that time while it was a house full of women. Maybe.
What?
Maybe. I mean, Tovas keeps pointing out there's something. He says there's something there with those two. There's something there.
It is, and we saw it last. We saw it last year. It's something there. It's something there.
What it is.
It also something where you guys don't work out together in the preseason.
Y'all making this too hard. Y'all really making this too hard. It's simple.
What are we doing?
I'm talking about y'all saying, well, it's something. It ain't. It's not. Y'all making this too much difficult than it is. I agree. It's something there, but it ain't that hard to figure out. It's pressure. It's pressure. The pressure of having to perform on this football team. The pressure of knowing that that group, those guys being the stars, and it goes to Michael Parsons too, the faces of the franchise, they have been failures since they've been here, at least the last 4 years, in spectacular fashion. And this team, like I'm gonna say it again, that Green Bay game really broke them mentally. They was not expecting that, and not just the loss, but how they lost. I mean, and it still wounds there. Anytime something bad happens, those guys are looking at you like, "Hey, can I count on you? Can I count on you?" And it's going to be that way until they have success in January. That's just the way it is. It's just pressure. It's pressure.
Well, there's also pressure. There's also pressure when you and the quarterback and the receiver don't work out together in training camp.
Yeah, it could be true too, but
there's that, and then also when you guys don't play in the preseason and act like preseason is just a formality.
Let's go about the comments and the side eye looks and stuff like that. You got pressure on to perform. You gotta win.
Did you guys hear the news this morning, or today, earlier, whatever it was? The Cowboys said they might be in the trade offers for T. Higgins if he becomes available. That's the word on the street. Yeah, if he becomes available, if the Bengals make him available, the Cowboys are looking to get involved in that trade package.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, like I said, I think Brandon Cooks is done. Even if he does get healthy, I think he's done.
So he's like his last name, Cooks.
Yeah, I think he's done. Yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah, I don't know how you come back from a staph infection in a knee, because the staph infection is eating at like muscle and like it's eating at all of that. So I just don't see it happening.
So like I said, it'd be wise, but what's the offer is going to be? What are the Cowboys willing to give up? It takes two to tango. So we'll see on that how that goes. Whoa!
Come on, Chicken.
Ready?
Come on, Chicken.
My matchup.
Come on, Chicken. Don't do this.
What?
T. Higgins isn't going to change much on the Cowboys offense. Yes, he will. Another person to throw the football to. You can never not have enough people to throw the football to, Chicken. Don't ever think that.
Yeah, you're gonna find out why in my matchups. Well, you ready to hear these matchups to watch?
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay, all right. Let's go to number one matchup to watch in this Cowboys and Lions game. Number one, Aiden Hutchinson versus the Cowboys O-line. Unlike Watt last week, Hutchinson will line up all over the line of scrimmage, left, right, sometimes even over the guard or center to get a favorable matchup. His stats read like this so far. He's got 16 tackles, 6.5 sacks, leading the league even with a bye week last week. And he's got 6 tackles for loss. Also, he's got a 23% pressure rate. That's elite, and especially the first 4 games. I mean, he's getting to the quarterback. If the Cowboys cannot contain him, they will lose this game. He is right now, statistically, I know he got bigger names, but statistically, he is the best defensive lineman in the NFL. Number 2, the Detroit's wide receiving core versus the Cowboys DBs. The Lions have one of the best pass catching cores in the NFL. Jameson Williams, Amon St. Brown, Allen Robinson, and Tim Patrick. I forgot about him, the former Bronco. Isaiah Williams, and even Sam Laporta. I believe the Lions are going to straight up steal the Saints play action deep pass playbook. That means Hooker and Wilson, they have to be in the right spot, unlike they was in that Saints game. Also, that Lewis versus St. Brown's matchup is going to be a little bit edgy because of these comments. And why it reads like this.
Oh, we got some comments.
Yeah. Amon had a podcast earlier this week, is where he said that Lewis had the last matchup. Lewis had some crazy, and
are you talking about Donovan Lewis, the guy who's is Donovan Lewis?
No, John.
Jordan.
Jordan, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said
Jordan
down. I mean Jordan Lewis. You mean the same
Yeah,
guy
Jordan Lewis.
who got his face mask pulled last week because he was talking?
Yeah,
noise?
so he might be into it with another receiver this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he had some crazy and disrespectful things. He said during the last matchup that actually was so crazy. It shook it shook St. Brown up. That got back to Lewis, who had a quote, and this quote reads like this. Walt, I don't know if it's bulletin board material from Lewis or not. He said, "I honestly don't remember what I said. Sometimes I just black out and just go somewhere else with it. But if I said anything disrespectful, I'm probably going to say it again to him because it's soft." Period. That's the quote. That's the quote. So I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Jonathan Lewis just put billboard quotes for the Washington.
I mean, if Amon St. Brown don't say nothing first, then Jordan Lewis don't say nothing. So I mean, you got 2 and 2. What Amon St. Brown has said about Jordan Lewis should fuel Jordan Lewis, and what Jordan Lewis said about Amon St. Brown should fuel Amon St. Brown. It's gonna be a fun matchup. It's gonna be funny. But baby, be the first one to get burnt or get picked.
I'm just saying.
We on your top. We on your top, Jordan Lewis.
I'm just saying. Listen, Jordan Lewis. Listen. We on Jordan Lewis. Listen, I'm not a fan, but he's actually played some good ball this season.
He's got up next, Kendrick.
He's playing some good ball. He's fighting. It's gonna be an interesting matchup in that slot between St. Brown and Lewis. It's gonna be a little chessy right there. So, yeah. Moving on to number 3. Cowboys front versus the Lions run game. This is what I'm really looking at. Now the Cowboys run D has been better over the last 2 weeks. Well, they're going to step up in class today. The Lions, listen, they have 2 great running backs, and they just don't run with good volume. They run the ball efficiently, and they can get to the and they also can get to the edges. Gibbs, I'm just gonna read off his stats, guys. 54, and him and Montgomery are practically even. 54 carries, 285 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has a 5.3 average. David Montgomery, 63 carries, 271 yards. He has 4 touchdowns. He has a 4.3 average. There will be creativity with the runs, counters, screens, sweeps to the edges. With Kendricks out, along with D-Law and Micah, this could be a long day if the Cowboys do not have an answer for these 2 great running backs. And number 4, CD first half versus CD second half. And the adjustments either Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott, or CD Lamb have to make in this game have to be done in this game, or they're going to lose it. I'm going to give you a pretty startling stat about CD to let you know his first half splits from his second half splits. First half, CD this season, CD has 25 targets, 21 receptions, 353 yards, 16.8 average a catch, and 2 touchdowns. Shams, get ready. Listen to this.
Oh, I already know.
His second half, 16 targets, 4 receptions, 25 yards, 6.3 average a catch, and no touchdown. That has to change. You have to be more balanced. CD has to be more involved in the second half than he is in the first half. If he goes into a tunnel today in the second half, this game will be over quick. And that is TK's, Kendrick's, Mr. Roberts. Matchups of what is it? Week 6?
It is week 6.
Week 6.
Okay, so
those are some great key matchups that I mean, hey, seems like a long night for the Cowboys because everybody's hurt. I mean, Everybody's hurt. We ain't got nobody. This team is not.
We just haven't won at home either. That's what bothers me. Like we have not won a game at home.
Not last year we couldn't win on the road. This year we can't.
This year we can't win at home. Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying the last time you won at home.
Pick one, James. Good God.
Was the team you playing tonight? Playing this afternoon. So listen.
And you had a little help. You had a little help.
You had a little help. You had a little help from the ref.
And you sure you don't have any of those referees on that?
I don't know. I don't remember those guys.
Hey, it's so crazy. I know the Cowboys. I'm over here thinking about what I'm gonna have for Sunday dinner. I ain't even worried about the Cowboys.
I've already had Sunday dinner. Had a little grill. Had a little baked fish, a little rice.
That's because you can't eat anything.
My sister made brunch, so I'm gonna be eating a late dinner. I don't have work tomorrow because Columbus Day and Fair Day and all of that, so I don't have work tomorrow.
Brunch is just an excuse for women to get together and drink mimosas.
Wow.
It was the entire family.
I'm just saying, but brunch is just an excuse for women to get together and drink mimosas in the end.
You really are Republican, ain't you?
Nah. When have you ever heard a man say, "Hey, bro, let's get together and go to brunch"?
A lot of men that go to brunch.
No, I'm talking about they got
brunch, man.
Boys,
I go to brunch.
Boys, hey, man, let's have brunch.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of men that do Sunday fun day and go out to brunch and hit up.
You don't go to no damn brunch. You at work all the time.
You don't go to no damn brunch. During the football off season, we off on a Sunday. I will go to brunch.
So you go to brunch with your boys? You take boys with you? Huh?
No, I take my mom.
Oh, okay, okay, exactly. You might take your mom, but you don't take. You ain't taking no crew of boys. No brunch.
I don't know if I blacked out or I
don't know. You
black out for real?
Now you back. We got you now. Okay. You back now.
Okay, repeat that, Shane.
I was saying I know a lot of men that go out to brunch together. They get the boys together simply because a lot of women are out. They go to Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah.
They hit up different places because it's nothing but women there. Like they do it a lot. I know.
That's different. That's bar hopping. I'm talking about men who get together at brunch.
Yeah, they go have brunch, and I'm gonna tell you, they go have brunch. Then it's Sunday. The place they go to turns into a Sunday Fun Day vibe with a DJ, and of course you get all the women and stuff out. It happens all the time.
No wonder the men are painting their fingernails today. Good Lord.
Now listen. I do paint my fingernails clear. So
no, I'm talking about with the black paint and all the other stuff.
Oh no, I don't do that. I do the clear.
No wonder why they painting their fingernails these days. They going to brunches and stuff. Are they drinking mimosas too at these brunches?
Yes.
Oh yes. God, that is a female's drink. What are we doing? Stop.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Champagne orange juice. It's got a good taste to it. So it's got a taste.
How do you know that? Are you drinking
the brunch? I've been to brunch. Yeah, I've been to brunch. So. I've been to brunch.
You gotta be ashamed of yourself. What key players are we looking for today?
Key players for us to me today is gonna be Rico Dowdle on the offensive side. Defensive side is gonna be that D line. How does they contain the run game?
I'm gonna give you one on each side. My key player on the offense is CeeDee Lamb. I just talked about him with his first and second half splits. He's going to have to be balanced. He's going to have to be just as good in either half for this team to have a chance to win. And my other player to watch is one Jordan Lewis. The matchup he has with St. Brown. That's going to be a little testy right there. So I'm looking forward to that one. He's going to have to show up if St. Brown is eating him up in the slot. It's going to be a long day for the Cowboys. He's going to have to hold up in that because on third downs. That's who they look for those critical catches, him and Laporta. So that's gonna be my matchup. Is my two players to watch: CeeDee Lamb and Jordan Lewis.
I'm kind of sharing with Rico down. I'm actually gonna be checking out Mr. Jalen Tolbert today. I want to see can he keep things going. Very interested. I think he had a good game last week. Shout out to the Shams family over there. to the Knowles. Shout out to the Knowles family.
Knowles.
Knowles family tree.
Not Knowles. No, Talbert.
Oh, shout out to the Talbert family tree.
Yes.
Somehow I mixed it with the Knowles family tree, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Mom, dad collided, you know.
Yeah. Somehow they mixed together, but yeah, shout out to that family tree. And I'm looking for Jalen Tolbert on the defensive side. May God be all with him. I mean, just anybody who could just step up and just do anything today to help us out. But you know what, Shams? Because I cut hair in the barbershop. You know, a lot of talk around the barbershop about this. What's the name? This defense looking pretty good without Michael Parsons and Tank out there last weekend.
Yes.
Can they keep
another person I want to see if they can back up what they did. Tyrus Sweet. Tyrus Sweet had a good game last week. Look for him to have another decent game. Guys, we just need decent games from everybody. That's all I'm at. That's where I'm at with it.
Is decent good enough to get you a win, though?
Should no, because unless the only way decent is good is if the Lions come out and just crap the bed.
Okay, I got an update, guys. Cowboys are gonna be in the road blues, and white pants with the silver stripe on the side.
Man, we
Detroit
never.
Lions are gonna be in there, all whites, white pants. So little update there.
We got a little bit of breaking news here. Looks like in the Chargers game, Jim Harbaugh has left the sideline and is in the Chargers locker room after being checked out on the sideline. So he's got some type of medical thing going on there as the coach. So he had to leave the game. No report on what's going on, but definitely something's going on there, medical wise.
Oh yeah. Who they're playing?
I just saw
Broncos.
they were just
Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos division game.
Well,
Kendrick,
listen, that altitude up there in Denver is a thing now.
Yeah,
it is a thing. Trust me, somebody who was up in Denver for about a month and a half. Woo! I couldn't wait to get up out of there.
What are you doing up there?
So
business?
Brian Bardis tweeted talking with Christian Scales here in pregame. Tyler Smith will be starting as your starting left tackle this game.
Okay, so Guyton's out.
And I don't know. I'm assuming his Guyton is out. He doesn't say, but it just says Tyler Smith will be starting the left tackle. So
Guyton's got to be out because
he's not inactive or out. He's not inactive. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He's got benched today.
Because Jesse Long says Smith at left tackle and Bass at guard.
Yeah, he got benched today. Okay, but they don't feel he's a good matchup. Listen, Aiden Hutchinson lines up everywhere. He's not on one side. He's on left, right, middle. He goes everywhere. He can find an advantage. So, that means that Tyler Guyton.
Yep, Tyler Guyton is active, but he won't start.
Wow.
TJ Bass is at left guard and Tyler Smith at left tackle.
Right, you spent the first round pick.
He's coming in.
First round pick on that boy. He came. He spent the first round pick on him.
It's getting interesting out there in New York. The links are on a run. Coming back on.
I just have a bad problem. I love the WNBA, but having a finals game start at 2:00 in the middle of football Sunday was the dumbest thing you could have done.
Well, in their defense, I don't think they still knew about the popularity of the what's name. I mean, people are still watching though. They still had like a million viewers.
They broke the record. It was like 1.5 million or something. People, yeah.
I mean, people still watching. I mean, hey, Shams, let's be honest here. Let's just keep it all the way funky here. Nobody has one television screen anymore in their living room. Everybody has multiple screens. So you got one game on football and you got one game on something else. Everybody's got like multiple TV screens in their house now.
Yeah.
So everybody's watching it. It's some way, somehow.
The season's on the line. The season's on the line for the Liberty. They lose this game, the season's over with.
Well, they've only beaten the Lynx one time this year. But okay, Kendrick.
This is a must win.
Kendrick, Cowboys win because, and the Cowboys lose because.
Cowboys win.
Oh, let me rephrase the question. You Cowboys lose because, and the Cowboys lose because.
No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it all the way negative. Cowboys win because Cowboys were able to get 2 or more turnovers in this game. Flip the field, get some, steal some points. Cowboys lose because the Cowboys give up once again. Cowboys give up 150 yards rushing or even more, and also they can't run the ball for 100 yards.
Shams?
Cowboys win because the offense is clicking and they stop the run game. Cowboys lose because Aiden Hutchinson has killed Dak Prescott, and the run game for the Lions have run all over Arlington.
Ouch.
Wow,
the Cowboys.
Wow, you calling for Mike McCarthy to get fired right now? He just told Tyler Guyton, we ain't putting you in. Right? Well, you benched. You're number 1 pick. So
it's pretty dark there, Shams.
Call for Mike McCarthy.
That is pretty dark there, Shams. Okay, so the Cowboys lose because apparently they just don't have enough bodies out there to get this thing done. I mean, we just find out now Tyler Guyton is inactive. He's active.
No,
he's inactive.
He's active. He just ain't starting.
He's not starting. He's playing. He's not playing. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't understand what's going on with this right now. This is
the number 1 pick on that boy.
Yeah, I was just ready to say that, kid. He was the number 1 pick, and now 1 minute he's active, he's inactive. Now he's playing, he's not playing. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
Maybe you can tell. I don't know.
Yeah. Cowboys win because listen, Cowboys need this win because if we listen, we can't get the playmakers next week if the Cowboys lose this game. We can't get to Michael Irvin's bar next Sunday. I'm sorry. After the bye week, the Cowboys lose this game. It's not good for business. It is not best for business for the Cowboys to lose this game today. It will hurt our business. Cowboys lose this game.
Oh man. Well, well, ESPN predictor says we're not going to playmakers. The Lions win this game. So.
Next I had to try to reach out to Cosmos and see can we go by there instead.
Hey, I actually want to go to that place.
Yeah, we had to see can we go over there instead. We had to do something. Can't get the playmakers with a loss. Coming back off the bye week.
All right. As the game is about to come on. It is on.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
It's game of the week? It's the game of the
week. What do you mean it's game of the week?
I thought that would have been the Commanders and the Ravens.
Dylan, that is not why the Cowboys will lose this game. That is not.
Come on, Dylan. Cowboys lose because they refuse to play down. No. Listen to Dalvin Cook a couple weeks ago. They might be doing us a favor. Hey, Kendrick, look who's back calling the game. Tom Brady backing down.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
How is this going to happen? He about to become an owner of the Raiders, and he gonna be able to call games too. Like
they said, Sham, it's Tom Brady. He can do whatever he wants.
Got him on a lot of restrictions. He can't say a lot of stuff once he becomes a owner. He can't criticize referees. He can't go to pregame meetings. He can't do nothing, but just show up and commentate the games.
Well, he's getting what he's getting. $33 million a year. So.
Yeah, what does he care, right?
Yeah, I'll be them.
Afternoon, people. Interesting game on deck for the boys.
Interesting.
Yeah, once again, we said Cowboys in their blues and white pants with the silver stripe. The Lions are in the all whites, white shirts, white pants.
Oh, you see Mike McCarthy giving Dak a little prep talk there. All right, so we'll be back at halftime. Let's see what the Cowboys do.
Yeah, the Cowboys finally win at home.
Shams got us losing. Kendrick, do you got us losing too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got us winning because we can't, like I said, we can't get the playmakers next week.
No. I thought you said because you cut your sandwich diagonally or something.
Oh yeah. I win because I cut my sandwich diagonally. The diagonal cut works on the sandwiches. It's undefeated right now, so we're gonna see if it'll hold up.
All right, Turpin.
Oh my God! Look at all these key injuries, bro. Look at all these key injuries.
Good God. We'll be back at halftime.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.